Hey everyone, welcome to DevRunner. My name is Paul. I'm a 52-year-old endurance runner and a certified running coach, and this is episode 5 of 245 Marathon Revenge. In this particular episode, I'll be reviewing my training from January 17th through the 23rd of 2022 as I build towards a 2-hour and 45-minute marathon attempt, which will take place at the Cary, North Carolina Tobacco Road Marathon on March 20th of this year. This week, there were a lot of weather challenges, a lot of nutritional challenges, but the good news is my strength training has picked up, so stick around, we'll go through it all. Here we go. Hey everybody, it is Monday, January 17th, 2022. I just finished my first run of this particular training week. It was a 7-mile easy run on the treadmill because we are still buried in snow here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Just waiting for it to melt away. Hopefully by Wednesday we'll be free and clear, and with any luck I will get to run my track workout on an actual track. Anyway, never mind that. Today's run took me 58 minutes flat, right on the nose, to go 7 miles. I started the run at 6.5 miles per hour and ramped it up to 7.5 miles per hour over 3 miles and then just cruised it out from there. Please take a look at my nutrition for the day, my total calories and everything that I ate. Hopefully that gives you some insight into how I'm pulling off this training block and why tomorrow will either go well or not well, depending on whether I ate well or ate badly. It is Tuesday, January 18th, 2022. I just finished a 9-mile easy run on the roads. As you can probably see by the landscape around me, if anything can be seen, we had a big snow on Sunday morning, pre-dawn, and we accumulated about 9 inches, and obviously it still hasn't melted away, though that process has begun. But at any rate, what that means is that there are big snow banks on either side of the road, and still a lot of ice and slush and that kind of thing all around the edges of the roads, so I had to run very carefully today, avoid traffic, and wade through puddles of slush, etc. So very slow run. I completed the run in 1 hour and 24 minutes and change, and averaged I think 9:12 per mile. A lot of walking, a lot of sort of sidestepping, all that kind of thing involved in this run. But whatever, it's an easy day, so I'll take it as it comes. It looks like tomorrow I am not going to be hitting the track. I really doubt that the road to access the track is even clear, and if it is, there's no way that asphalt track is runnable for at least another week if we don't get any more snow and ice in the interim. Alright folks, so I'm sure you've already seen the stats for this run up on the screen. Let me show you what my nutrition looks like on the day. There you go. And I thank you for joining me. Hey everybody, it is Wednesday, January 19th, 2022. I just finished a 14-mile middle long run. Yes, I know, what's going on? Normally this is my track day, my Wednesday workout, but thanks to all the snow and the ice and the slush and the fun, the track is unavailable. So I decided I was going to switch up my Friday and my Wednesday runs, and I did my middle long run today, so 14 miles, and I went out and it was 55 degrees I think, and it's dipped down to about 51 now. Still very comfortable, perfect weather for running, unless you're trying to go super fast, but that's another story. Anyway, I finished this run in 1 hour and 48 minutes. The average per mile was, I think, 7 minutes and 44 seconds per mile, but basically it was a mild progression run today. I started off in the high 7 minute per mile range and finished off, I think the last mile was 7:14. So I slowly notched it up just a little bit with each mile, more or less. You know, whenever I had to kind of step through puddles or avoid slush and all that fun, it slowed down a lot of the miles in there. But it is what it is. Got the workout in. Hopefully things will be clear for Friday morning and I can head to the track. If not, then really I'm forced to do it on the treadmill. There are my stats for my nutrition and calories. Thanks so much for sticking with me. I'll see you for tomorrow's 9-mile easy run. Catch you later. Hey everybody, it's Thursday, January 20th, 2022. I just finished a 9-mile easy run on the treadmill. It took me 1 hour, 12 minutes and 29 seconds. Started out at 7 miles per hour and ramped up to 7.5 miles per hour and then just cruised it out. Nothing special, but there are the stats if you want to see them. And the only other thing to talk about really today is my nutrition. So let's have a look at the MyFitnessPal overlay. There you go. And it felt good. I probably, moved a little bit faster than I should have for an easy day. Some days, 7.5 miles per hour on an easy day feels just peachy. Today wasn't one of those days, but I kind of just did it anyway because I just, an hour and 12 minutes on the treadmill is long enough. I didn't want to make it go on forever. So there you have it. Hey everybody, it is Friday, June 21st, 2022. I just finished what is supposed to be my track workout. As you can see, I am indoors. I am on my treadmill because outside of that window behind me, it is 29 degrees. It is whipping cold ice winds, and the track is still icy, the physical track that I normally run at. So I had to make do with what was available to me. I was thinking about running on the roads, but the idea of running a total of 12 miles, like a 3-mile warm up, a 3-mile warm down, plus 5 3/4 miles of on time with, like rest breaks in between each repetition, and letting my body cool down while it's wet, probably not the best idea. So at any rate, since I ran my middle long run on Wednesday, Friday has became my track, my speed day. So I did what I could on the treadmill. That was a 3-mile warm-up run. At the first mile, I started the run at 7 miles an hour and up to 7.5 miles per hour and cruised out from there. Pushed up to 8 miles per hour towards the end just to kind of get my pace and my cadence picked up before I started all of my on time. Then I did 2 200 meters, 2 400s, 2 800s, a single 16. Then I ran a 2400, which is 6 laps, and then started ramping back down with 2 more 8s and 2 more 4s. I know that because the heads-up display on the Proform here shows a 400 meter track, or officially it's a 1/4 mile track. And I ran every single repetition today at 10 miles an hour exactly. I didn't push faster like I usually do for the shorter intervals because the top speed on this machine is 12 miles an hour, but once you get up over 10, things start to get a little bit like you're re-entering the atmosphere in a capsule or something. It just starts getting a little shaky, and I would like this version of my treadmill to last. So I didn't want to push it to its absolute limits and get up there right on 12 miles an hour for some of those 200s and 400s. So I think I still got a plenty good cardiovascular workout today, at least enough to be a holding pattern. Hopefully I will return physically to the track early next week. So Saturday, January 22nd, was a bit of a mess for me, folks. I did not run until 6 p.m. that day. I did a 7-mile easy run on the treadmill. I averaged 8 minutes and 27 seconds per mile. It took me 59 minutes and 11 seconds in total. It was just a very busy day with family responsibilities, and it was late before I jumped on the treadmill and got off the treadmill. And as you can see here with the nutritional breakdown, I just fell to pieces. Had an absolutely terrible day for eating, and that happened late in the day. I just kind of felt tired. I kind of felt worn out, and it was snack city. With that said, that didn't do very well for me the following day, but more on that coming up now. Hey everybody, it's Sunday. I just finished my 20-mile long run. It is dark, it is cold, it's about 40 degrees, maybe 39 degrees now. It was a long, slow distance run. I wasn't trying to prove anything because I switched up my middle long run and my speed workout this week. I knew my legs were going to be tired going into this run, so I just wanted to get the distance done. I expanded my total mileage for the week from 74 to 78 miles this week, so I knew, building, you don't want to work on too much speed on those long runs. So as I said, it was just long, slow distance. I feel good. My legs could definitely go several more miles, but that's because I was running slow and because of the cool weather. Take a look here. You can see the stats for the run, and you can see also my nutrition for the day. I tried to rein it in, obviously, today after yesterday's wreckage for eating everything under the sun. And yes, it did affect this run. There were several pit stops along the way. I don't know what it's going to take, but I'm going to have to change things up and be a lot more responsible on the 2 days leading up to my long runs, because this doesn't cut it, and it's not going to help me when I go into those faster long runs. All right, so as you can see, the weather played games with my training schedule a little bit this past week, but we got around it. I don't really like the way pushing my speed day to later in the week affected my long run, but what are you going to do? At least everything got done. And as far as mileage went, as I hinted earlier, I upped my weekly mileage this week up to 78 miles. Hopefully we'll hit 80 miles or more next week. Beyond that, my core routines got done all 7 days this week. I'm happy to report, as always. If you are looking for a core routine of your own, please look in the show notes below. The link to my dedicated video is right there. And as far as my strength training goes, I am happy to report that I took it a little bit more seriously this week, folks. On Monday and Wednesday, I did a full body free weights workout both days. Next week, perhaps I will get 3 in, but I will at least maintain 2. I promise, I promise, I promise. Beyond that, folks, my nutrition, as you can see, there were some good days. There were some, if I'm going to be frank about it, utterly terrible days. Saturday night comes to mind, and that really contributed to a bad performance on my long run. But I'm doing what I can. I'm talking to people who are better at the nutrition and snacking game than I am, and getting some good advice behind the scenes here. I'll be more than happy to do interviews with said people in the future, so keep your eyes peeled if this is something that you find interesting. So if you found value in this video, please do give it a like and drop a comment or a question below. I'm more than happy to answer any questions or respond to any comments. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe to my channel. It helps it grow, makes me very happy. With that, folks, I just want to encourage you to get healthy, stay strong, and keep pushing. Peace out. I'll catch you next week. Bye-bye.